Welcome back. We're talking about the champs. Championship night for SAFC last night. Another sellout crowd at Toyota Field. No score by halftime, but Phoenix Rising FC, they got on the board first. Take a look. 49th minute, Phoenix getting the ball past Jordan Farr, making it 1-0. 10 minutes later, Christian Pirano scoring his first goal of the season to tie the game at 1 on the penalty kick. And, that is how it ended. A 1-1 draw. San Antonio 3-1-3 with 12 points. That is their second draw in the last 3 games. SAFC will have 2 games this week. The first is a road match, which is the third road matchup with Nashville SC of the U.S. Open Cup. And the matchup at 7:30 can be seen on YouTube that evening. Here's a look at what's next for the USL Championship match. Taking on Vegas Lights FC Saturday, 7:30, Toyota Field. Saturday night, hey, it's Dollar Beer Night.
Your favorite night. All right, now to a Hollywood ending for Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney's soccer team. ABC's Will Reeve reports the team of underdogs scored a big win.
They have their storybook ending.
This morning, actors and co-owners Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney leveling up after their Pride and Joy Wrexham Football Club won big over the weekend, securing a promotion 15 years in the making.
You've just seen tens of thousands of dreams come true.
Their come-from-behind 3-1 win against rivals Boreham Wood, helping the team nab a spot in the English Football League.
Wrexham promoted to the EFL. They are National League champions.
Fans storming the field, and the famous owners overcome with emotion after achieving the unthinkable in just 2 years.
One thing that's running through my head over and over again is people said at the beginning, why Wrexham? Why Wrexham? This is exactly why Wrexham.
Reynolds FaceTiming with wife Blake Lively and their children right after the win. And the Prince and Princess of Wales adding to the excitement, tweeting, "Looking forward to a very exciting future back in the Football League, doing Wales proud." The dynamic duo of Ryan and Rob breathing new life into the team, which has seen its revenue increase by over 400% within their first year at the helm. Their journey chronicled in the FX docuseries Welcome to Wrexham.
I wake up and first thing I think is, have we really been taken over by 2 Hollywood superstars? Has Deadpool really bought Wrexham Football Club?
Reynolds telling us last fall he couldn't believe it either.
One of the greatest things that's ever happened to me, and genuinely one of the worst. Like, I now love this sport so much that I hate it.
I don't get that.
Because you're so passionate about it, you're obsessed with it, and when you don't win, it doesn't go your way, it can be frustrating.
Okay.
But I was just reading more of Ryan Reynolds. He's got the Midas touch. He had Mint Mobile. That went public. Aviator Gin, he's crushing it.
He's a smart guy.
Yeah. Speaking of smart guys, Texas Cavaliers. We have the Texas Cavaliers of River Parade tonight on KSAT 12. Right after that, the SA Live after party at the historic Market Square.
Mike, Fiona, the gang, they're all getting ready for the big night. But this afternoon, they have a few things to help you get River Parade ready.
If you can believe, it is Fiesta Monday, and of course we have the big Texas Cavaliers River Parade going on tonight, and then an after party right here after that.
I know. Did you get your disco nap in?
I think I did. I hope
you
I
got
did.
4 disco naps in, all right? Tonight's parade coverage is powered by Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino Hotel, and we're catching up with them along the San Antonio Riverwalk to see what other fun they have in store for Fiesta.
All right, for Fiesta, I got my sash. You need a Fiesta hat. Jen's going to take us to a local shop that's world famous for outfitting some of the biggest stars in the world.
And cheers to Fiesta. We're making over-the-top, glow-in-the-dark Fiesta cocktails with Southside Craft Soda for your River Parade watch party at home.
Okay, they have such beautiful floats in that parade. What exactly does it take to build a float? I don't know if you can call what we built floats, but they floated for a while, something?
Okay, all right, the party won't be over after tonight. KSAT is gearing up for the Battle of Flowers Parade, how you can party like an insider.
Welcome back. We are jumping into the upper 60s now that the sun is out. Should be a really nice day. 68 degrees forecast high. 73 coming up tomorrow. We do have a 40% chance of showers and storms. Could be a little bit of a damp commute. Plus, we have the risk for a couple of strong storms during the afternoon. So tomorrow, have the umbrella with you. Temperatures in the 70s. 83 Wednesday. We got a fast-moving front coming through Wednesday night into Thursday. That brings a chance of storms. Another opportunity Friday night into Saturday. But I think most of our big parades here will be just fine. In fact, the weather shapes up to be really nice, and temperatures pretty much stay in check because of those fronts, guys.
Sounds good. Thanks, Justin. And thank you for watching the News at Noon with us.
That's right. That's all for now. But guess what? SA Live starts
right now.
The Texas Cavaliers River Parade is tonight. We have everything you need to know to get ready for the big Fiesta broadcast right here on KSAT 12.
Including what it takes to build a river float. Kind of. We had a little competition, and let's just say Wet n Wild doesn't even begin to cover it.
And Fiesta cocktails that are made for a night parade. Must have glow-in-the-dark drinks for your watch party. Today, right here on SA Live.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Hello and happy River Parade Monday!
It is already here.
Yes, we are counting down the hours, of course, until the big Fiesta Parade kickoff.
Yes, indeed. She is Fiona Gorostiza. I'm Mike Osterhage. And, of course, the decorated barges, floating performances, and all the Fiesta fun. The first big parade of Fiesta and the Texas Cavaliers River Parade, of course, is going to be broadcast right here on KSAT 12.
It's powered by Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino and Hotel. Our live broadcast of the parade starts at 7 p.m. And stay tuned after the last barge floats by, because that's when the SA Live after party begins. We have a ton of Fiesta fun planned for you tonight.
But before that, we wanted to know, because those floats are so beautiful, what does it take to build a float like that? So a couple of years ago, we had a little competition.
Yeah. What we built, that was nothing like what those, it is nothing like what those floats are out there that you're going to see tonight. But it was a splashing good time.
Indeed. We are here at the beautiful new Thompson Hotel downtown, and wait till you see what we're going to be doing.
We are going to be using their beautiful pool setting here to see which one of us can make a better impromptu Fiesta float. And local crafter, stop it. Local crafter Stephanie Pena Frost from Princess and the Monkey is here to kind of help us design those floats,
I'm gonna
right?
help y'all with your floats, but look at the goodies.
Are these the prizes after we're done?
Yes, these can be the prizes once we're done. Some nice food from the Thompson Hotel. They're Fiesta specials.
Chicken on a stick and a fruit cup that you can get here at the pool.
What do you think's going to do better?
I don't know. I'm up for a healthy competition. I want both of y'all to succeed.
A friendly or not so friendly, if you will.
Friendly or not so friendly.
Let's go.
Nerd alert. I'm really excited about this challenge today. I think Mike and Fiona know what they're doing, but just in case, I'm here to help, and let's see what we can get done.
So this is going to be really fun. I'm looking forward to this competition. I think I'm up for the challenge, and since I'm a mom, of course I have an oversized rubber ducky to compete with. Quack, quack.
Okay, on the River Parade, what do they ride on? Barges. Barges are floating rectangles. What is this? It is a floating rectangle. It's an air mattress. Hey, plus, as long as I have duct tape, as long as I have duct tape, I'm gonna be fine. Plus, spring a leak, I got duct tape to patch it.
Nerd alert. So what should folks remember if they're trying to make their, Fiesta float for maybe a pool at home?
So you want to be colorful, of course. You want to try to use products that you can use in the water. Don't use paper flowers. These are made from a plastic tablecloth that you get at the party supply store. Make them like regular flowers, you're good to go. What Fiesta float doesn't have streamers? They all do. So you want to have lots of color, lots of movement, lots of ribbon.
And these are all Fiesta colors. I wanted to try and incorporate a little bit of, July 4th coming up here.
Exactly.
That's okay?
That's perfect.
Okay, I think we each chose what we want to decorate with. All right.
Y'all look good?
Mm-hmm.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, let's get crafting.
All right.
Both done an outstanding job. A lot of effort went into these. They look good. They both represent each of y'all, and I can't wait to see how they look on the water.
Nerd alert. Nerd alert. Nerd alert. honestly.
That's true. It's like who? We entertained the crowd there at the pool, though. They had a big kick out of that.
They had all sorts of things to think about us, I'm sure.
We've been banned from the pool, but
like we said earlier, tonight's parade is powered by Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino Hotel.
All right, our Jen Tobias Trusky caught up with them on the San Antonio River to learn more about their fiesta plans.
We're just hours away from the Texas Cavaliers River Parade powered by Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino and Hotel. The first Fiesta Parade of the year will float down the San Antonio River tonight, and you can watch it all here live on KSAT 12. We're on the San Antonio Riverwalk today with Janita Colesio, social media marketing specialist, and Viva Fiesta.
Viva Fiesta.
So happy to be here with you today. So you're not just sponsoring tonight's parade and after party, you're also going to be out at some other Fiesta events. Tell me about that and how you're joining in on the Fiesta fun.
Oh, yes. So as you know, we were there at Fiesta, and we are excited to be a part of the Battle of Flowers and Fiesta Flambeau. We have some great giveaways that we have set up for our guests. Come by, check out our booth, and we'll have some medals for y'all.
That's amazing. Everybody loves the medals, and so many people here from San Antonio, right? You have a bunch of fans.
Yes, you know, we have medals for this year. We have medals, even commemorative medals from 2020.
Okay.
So we didn't get a chance to give those out. So we're excited to get those out because everybody's going to want a little something from the pandemic now that we're kind of getting over that hump a little bit.
That is so true. So what does it mean for you to be part of the Fiesta celebration? As I mentioned, so many people from here go and enjoy.
Yes, San Antonio is such a big part, and we are really excited to be a part of such an honored tradition within the city of San Antonio. We look forward to many, many years of coming and joining you guys.
All right, I told you my parents are huge fans.
Oh, yes, well, hello to them.
Yes, so they want to know this next question too. What's new at the casino?
Oh, well, we have really great restaurants. We got live music. We do have karaoke on Sundays for those of you visiting and wanting to be your own star. And then, of course, we have tons of new slot machines all the time. We're changing them out. We're updating them. They're brighter, they're bigger, they're more interactive. So make sure to come and check it out.
All right, sounds like a great time. Also, some giveaways I hear.
Oh,
right?
Yes. So May is coming up. So we do have our big giveaway for May. We are giving out a Mustang Mach 1 Premium.
Wow.
And so if you guys want to drive away in style, make sure to join us in May. And you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram so we can see where that property is coming out.
All right. And then some renovations also, right, that you guys are doing there?
Yes. So we are wrapping up our hotel renovation. We have a brand new facelift for our hotel. So make sure that once you come down and live through all the excitement there at the casino, you can enjoy a nice, relaxing time at our hotel.
All right, they'll go there, you'll come here. It's just a big party, right?
Yes.
I love it.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Thank you so much. Tune in to the Texas Cavaliers River Parade powered by Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino and Hotel tonight, 7 o'clock, live on KSAT 12. And stick around for the SA Live After Party, live from historic Market Square. For more information on Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino and Hotel, give them a call at 888-255-8259 or visit their website, luckyeagletexas.com.
Still ahead, gear up with Fiesta hats from a world-famous spot right here in San Antonio. Bob Dylan and Pope John Paul II wore their hats.
And up next, how you can party like an insider for the Battle of Flowers Parade. Meet your favorite KSAT personalities and watch all the action from the grandstand. Everything you need to know with our favorite GMSAers up next on SA Live.
Welcome back to SA Live. It's a big Fiesta week. First, the Texas Cavaliers River Parade tonight. Then we're gearing up for the Battle of Flowers Parade and after party this Friday.
Yes, indeed. And there's a party going on during the parade. And here with everything you need to know, my buddies from GMSA, Stephanie Serna, Mark Austin. Nice to have you on our show.
It's nice to be down here.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Okay. Battle of Flowers Parade, that kind of sums it up. Give somebody, if they've never been there before, give us an overview.
We are so excited to be back live in person this year, and the theme this year is Where Fiesta Reigns, and I'm excited to be back down there hosting. This is Steph's second year hosting the parade.
Yeah, I'm excited as well. I love to see all the bands and all the people out there, and of course, all the people at the Insider Party as well.
That's right. Well, we're expecting all the normal Battle of Flowers hoopla. We're talking the Vanguard, the bands, the giant parade floats, and the gowns. You cannot forget the gowns. They are second to none.
Yeah, and my favorite part, show me your shoes.
I was going to say, show your shoes right now, because she's got her shoes on right now.
Always on point.
These are just black dress shoes, but okay.
Now, the Insider Party, because last year was Crockett Park, but you're in a different location this year, right?
We are.
right.
We're at Avenue E and 6th Street, so east of Broadway, which we hope to return to next year. It's just because of all the construction, they've had to move stuff around again this year.
It's a little bit different.
And what can people expect at the Insider Party?
Well, there's lots of vendors out there, food and drinks. Of course, you'll have your personalized seat, and we'll be out there as well. And a lot of our other KSAT friends will be there to welcome you guys there.
Yeah, there's tons going on. So you've got admission to the exclusive KSAT party. You've got the assigned grandstand seating as well. You've also got the food on-site, private restrooms, access to a cash bar, and a chance to mingle with all your favorite KSAT personalities.
Private restrooms is big.
That was big. I can't believe I forgot that one.
Yes, and once again, the parade's going to be starting up by SAC on Main Street and working its way down the whole, like it's a different path. And it starts early, like it did last year, too, right?
Yeah, I can tell you this, for the KSAT Insider Party, the gates open at 8 o'clock, so a nice early start for the parade itself, as far as our party goes.
Yes.
Remember last year, you all had to wear jackets?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We were out there about 6 a.m. and so we had jackets on. But by the time we were on with the parade, we didn't need the jackets
It
anymore.
was picture perfect, and we're hoping for a repeat this year.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Keep our fingers crossed for that. So, because I remember in years past when it's been 100 degrees out there. Okay.
Yes.
Favorite part about Battle of Flowers Parade? Go.
So when I was a kid, it used to be the floats, but the bands now. It just, so much excitement that, all high school, college, all the bands.
Absolutely. One of my favorites is the Vanguard. Very beginning, it kind of sets the tone. I love the core of cadets from all the schools that participate from the JROTC units all over San Antonio, because of course when you think San Antonio, not only think Fiesta, you think Military City, USA.
Yes.
Yours?
And then, well, I like just the ambiance of the proud parents too, because you see the high school bands come through and they're all there and they're cheering. And like memories, my grandma used to take us and we'd be sitting there and just love it all. And the shoes, yes. You know what, everything. How about everything?
I hate to bail on that, but yes, everything about a parade, because that's what it's all about. So.
And remember, one of the other great things about Fiesta is the sights, the sounds, the smells, and don't forget the food.
Yes.
And for your ticket to the KSAT Insider Party, you get 2 free tacos and a beverage of your choice.
Yes, so this is a little different from last year, so it's a bonus.
That's right.
Think. Wow.
I believe Las Palapas is our vendor this year.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh,
That's right.
good.
I did hear him say he might bring some chicken on a stick too. So just a heads up, okay?
Fantastic.
And how can people get tickets?
All right, online. It's all right there on our website at ksat.com.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. I was checking for a friend of mine to see if I could get her some tickets, and you just follow it through, and it says Battle of Flowers. Click on that so you can, hang out with us.
And you know how you can go to Santico's website on the app and you can look and pick your seat? You can look at the grandstand chart and it'll show you what seats are already taken and the seats that are still available as well.
Oh, really? Yeah. So the ones that are still available, just in case you're looking now, they're purple.
Got it.
Like my dress.
Yes, there you go.
I didn't know that. Well, you two have a great broadcast.
Thank you.
Break a leg. So.
Thank you.
And come visit us more here on set, okay?
We would love to see you guys.
We're ready.
Yes,
All right,
absolutely.
we're ready.
Our doors are always open for you two. So.
Well, we're glad. We'll come back again.
Viva Fiesta, everybody. And thanks for having us, guys.
Thank you.
Mark and Stephanie, thank you so much. Again, you can still get tickets to the KSAT 12 Battle of Flowers Party. You'll get grandstand seats for the parade, food, drinks, and you'll get to be there for all the parade action during the KSAT broadcast. It's all this Friday morning. You can find tickets and information online at ksat.com.
I'm Mark.
I'm Stephanie.
And you're watching SA Live.
Harris Hatters is the oldest surviving business in downtown San Antonio. Any time of the year, you can come here and customize a hat. And in April, that means customizing those Fiesta hats. And I'm here now with Alex Cortez, the store manager here at Paris Hatters. Alex, tell me what makes this place so iconic.
I think, you know, because we've been here for so long, my grandfather opened this business in 1917, so we've now been here for 106 years. Our location, and then I think customers really like that it has been in our family for so long and it's been in, you know, generational. The quality of the products that we sell, Stetson hats, of course. I mean, they make the best hats. So it's a little bit of that, and then also the celebrities that we have that pop by.
Yes.
So you never know who's going to come in.
Yes. Tell me a few of these celebrities that you remember that stick out, because there's a long list on your website, by the way, if you want to go check it out.
There's a long list. A few that stick out in my mind. We had Tori Amos here. She was very sweet. Dwight Yoakam. But of course, we've also done hats for Johnny Cash, Pope John Paul II, Bob Dylan, many legends.
Wow, legends indeed. This is amazing. And there's a reason they're coming back, obviously, right?
For us, it's customization.
Yes.
That's the key.
Yes.
We always tell people it's kind of like Build-A-Bear for adults.
Well, that really excites me. And you guys always look great. I love her outfit, by the way.
So
Beautiful.
Get in the spirit.
Yes, I love that. Now, speaking of getting into the spirit, we are going to spruce up some hats, right?
Yes, definitely. So I saw that you liked this one, this patio style. So this is great for the hot weather. It's a beautiful straw Stetson. It's great for sun protection, and we'll be doing a little bit of customization on this bad boy.
All right, I'm excited. All right, Alex, so now we're going to fiestify this gorgeous hat, which is already beautiful.
Yes, I mean, it's classic the way it is right now, just the bleach white straw with the black ribbon. It'll go with everything.
Yes.
But, you know, if you want to give it a little extra personality for fiesta, something like this, a scarf that you have at home that's really bright and colorful is perfect for this kind of hat. You can just drop it down on this guy like this, and it looks like a totally different hat already. With items that you have in your home, I mean, a scarf like this, a brooch like this with a pin, you can just pin it to the fabric. So that gives it a nice little extra sparkle. Or if you have, you know, like some earrings floating around at home, maybe you lost one, you can pin it here and give it, you know, some extra life for fiesta.
Yes, I think I have a few of those at home where it's like, I don't know where the other one is, but that works out.
Yeah, absolutely. And then if you have, you know, timely fiesta accessories like this little cascaron, it's perfect for that too. The season after fiesta, you can always remove these items and then put something else that gives it like a little bit more of a Southwestern vibe, that sort of thing. So this can just come right off like so. And then we sell hat bands in our store that are great for that kind of look you want to go for. So this feather band is really pretty, especially. So you can just kind of put this guy on like that.
I really like that one.
And it looks like a totally different hat.
It does.
I mean,
it amazes me every time I see the transformation with one simple band. Wow.
It really, really does. So that's really pretty for that kind of style. And then if you decide, you know what, I'm not feeling this ribbon, we can take that off and we can put something thinner on, like this guy, and put that on your hat, and then take the black ribbon off. And then you could accessorize it with some feathers to really give it that extra look.
Yes, boho, I love it. Yes, and what about for the fellas?
So for the men, you know, what looks great with a guayabera for fiesta, very classic. You could wear something, you know, they could wear something like this, like a fedora.
Yes.
It's great for that. That two-tone on the top is beautiful. This turquoise hemp is very cool, very lightweight.
Yes.
And then these open roads here on the side, that hat that LBJ used to wear is very, very popular right now.
I've had such a wonderful time here at Paris Hatters, and as Alex mentioned, a lot of options for the guys. As for me, I think I found my perfect hat, and I'm ready for Fiesta. Alex, Viva Fiesta!
Viva Fiesta!
Well, that may look like a bath, but you can actually drink that, okay? Hey, you might swim in it too. I mean, hey, who am I to judge? All right, what is a party without refreshments? Of course, Fiesta is going on, right?
Yes, indeed. And Southside Craft Soda is all about creating premium flavors for San Antonio and, of course, our great state of Texas. And they're pulling out all the stops with glow-in-the-dark Fiesta drinks.
What?
Let's just go over the top, right?
Yes, all right. And here to show us how to make these fabulous bright beverages is Mixing Maven and Mandy McBay with Southside Craft Soda.
Hi, guys.
All righty. What are we making?
Well, we're actually going to do 3 cocktails today. We're going to start with the Nyosa. Then we're going to do a margarita with a little paleta surprise. And then we'll move on to a fishbowl cocktail called the Riverwalk. So we're going to start with the Nyosa. It's really special. I love it. And we're going to go ahead and get started here with 2 ounces of seersucker gin.
All right.
And after that, we're going to add a little bit of edible. Yeah, just, feel it with your heart. Honestly, gin should be measured with your heart. We're going to use a little bit of this rose gold edible glitter that I love. And that's another, you just tap, give a little tap in there. Less is, celebrate Fiesta for a few days.
We like sparkles.
Yeah, you're going to like sparkles for a few days.
Yes.
Just pop the top on, and we're going to give that a shake to disperse. Oh, look at that, you've done that before. Perfect. All right, break the seal, and that's going to go straight into our glass. Already in the glass.
What? Oh my gosh. You quack me up, Mike. You quack me up. Stop.
Already in the glass. Look at that sparkle. Already in the glass, we have some beautiful strawberry lemonade. We're going to top that with 2 ounces of Fever Tree tonic water. And then finish it off with a little bit of Southside Craft Soda Limoncito.
Ooh, all the way to the top?
All the way to the top.
Oh, look at that.
Now there's going to be a little reaction between the tonic water and the acid in the lemon. And it's just going to keep those colors, that glitter, swirling continuously for as long as that ice stays cold.
A science lesson and a cocktail.
Can't beat that. It's an educational show. What next?
The next cocktail that we're going to do is going to be our margarita with a little paleta in there.
Okay. Ice cubes first?
No, first you're going to rim the glass. So I've got a little simple syrup for you right there, and then straight into a Hawaiian sea salt blend. Perfect. Then we're going to put a couple ice cubes in there. And we're going to add our glow-in-the-dark cube. You can get these online at like Bartender Supply. Beautiful.
I like those things. All right.
Yeah. We're going to add our fresh strawberries.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to go for broke
yes.
here.
And then we're going to add a good 2 ounces of Campo Bravo to get.
Is that good?
Yeah, beautiful.
A little more than
Dang.
And then some triple sec.
It's Fiesta.
Give it a good squeeze of lime. And fill her almost all the way up with, again, our Southside Craft Soda Limoncito.
And all these drinks can be made without alcohol, right?
All of these drinks can be made without alcohol. Hold on. And then you got to add your
That's what I thought.
The paleta.
strawberry paleta right down in
Put
there.
that baby in there.
As it melts, it's just going to add a little bit of extra flavor.
All right.
All right, we got 1 minute.
The pièce de résistance.
Dump all your nerds in there. Beautiful. 2 big scoops of ice.
About to pick up Mike and put him in there. What?
Hey,
Okay, there we go.
a little more ice.
Add your blue ice cubes.
Oh,
Grab
got
those.
it. Inside? Okay.
Beautiful. Add your fork. It is the Riverwalk after all. What would it be without a fork in it? More ice.
More
Just
ice.
fill her up.
All right.
All right. 30
Let's go ahead and grab that blue curacao and just drench her. Just drench it. Then we're going to add our Wheatley vodka from Buffalo Trace, a nice Texas vodka. You're going to want more ice.
More ice.
More ice. We're going to
More
fill her
ice.
up with ice.
Mike, you're in charge of
More
ice.
ice.
Okay.
All right. Then
And
this.
then we're just going to start dumping Limoncito. The last bottle. The last bottle.
Must go fast.
There you go. Perfect. You are beautiful.
Look at you.
And then swirl
This
your
was
duck
Tom
on
Cruise
top.
in
If
cocktail.
anybody has not fed a tortilla or some chips to a
And a
Riverwalk
rubber
duck,
ducky. And we are all set.
beautiful.
Woo!
We've done it.
At all of the insider parties for KSAT at the Battle of Flowers and Flambeau parades. And if you'd like more about Southside Craft Sodas, just go to SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or click that QR code at the corner of your screen. Ready? Go.
Okay, go.
I'm going.
So when it comes to running, do you prefer treadmill or trail?
Trail.
Trail all the way? Okay. If you had to pick a workout buddy, you're going with Emmett Smith or Michael Irvin?
I would probably go with Michael, just from what I've seen. I mean, the guy, he likes drink. He likes 8 beer too, and
Cheers, Michael.
he's a workout freak. I mean, he really is. So I know it'd be a great workout with him.
Now, if there's a receiver that you would like to pass to, now, who would it be?
Oh man, there's so many I like. Cooper Kupp is amazing. Of course, the guy they got in Dallas this past offseason, Brandon Cooks, he comes to mind because I've been talking about him in a lot of interviews over the last several weeks. He's one of my favorite receivers in the league. There's so many. I'm a stickler with receivers and how they run routes and do all those things. I had some great guys to throw the football to, of course, but there's some terrific wide receivers in the game today.
And your work ethic, it all goes back to that tagline too, right, that you have.
Yeah. You know, it's been my mantra really, no shortcuts, no excuses. And my whole, anything that I've been successful at in my life has been a product of having great teammates, but also being willing to put in the work and do whatever it takes. And so on the can, it says no shortcuts, no excuses, right there on the can. And it's like I said, it's a philosophy that I've had throughout my life and wanted to share it with the people that are going to be drinking our beer.
I love that that's on the can. Totally agree with you there. Last question, what is the one song that just pumps you up, whether you're working out or tackling the work duties?
You know, I like country music, and we are in Texas, and so the king to me, King George, anything George Strait pumps me up. I've seen him a number of times in concert. I just saw him a few months ago. I know he's right here in the area as well, so give me George Strait.
All right, George Strait. Come stop by, George. Say no more, right? King George. Oh, one more thing, Troy. I know you have a gold jacket, right? But we would like to give you an SA Live Fiesta medal because that's what we do, and we're about to kick off Fiesta. See what I did there?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so Viva Fiesta.
Cheers. Cheers.
A new report from creditcards.com shows 72% of people with credit card debt added to their balances over the past year. So if you are struggling with a mountain of credit card debt, there is help. And Tim Wilkins with San Antonio-based Affordable Debt Solutions is here with, of course, the answers, with the solutions, with everything. I picture you with a cape.
I wish I had my cape. I actually have a cape, but not for this. There are so many people right now that are struggling with debt that's piling up. You're falling behind. You don't know quite where to go. People don't know their options. That's the really hard part. So the best thing to do is sooner rather than later, give us a call. Talk to one of our debt specialists and let them look at your individual situation to find the right solution. That might be a debt consolidation loan that actually locks in a lower rate, gives you a lower payment, and helps you weather the storm. The next one might be credit counseling that does the same thing without a new loan. Or for people really struggling, we have a hardship program called the Texas Debt Relief Program that actually works on not negotiating your rates, but your principal balances, what you actually owe. That can provide huge relief, maybe a program payment every month less than half compared to making minimums, and get you out of debt in as little as 24 to 48 months.
And that's the important thing, is not to wait, right? Because I know with inflation and everything and the rates, people might be paying those minimums and notice they're it's only going down a little bit or worse. Going up, yeah.
Average rate right now is 23.77% according to Forbes, which is outrageous. And it's money that you're throwing away every month in the hundreds or thousands of dollars. People don't have a savings for a rainy day anymore. They're not saving for retirement or inflation or kids' colleges.
Right.
So it's important to look at things. We have these graphs that really spell it out for people that they can look at. This first graph is the amount that you'll pay back over time just making those minimums. You see the average that people are coming to us with is $50,000. That first line there is over $100,000. You'll pay back more than double just making minimums. With a credit counseling program or a debt consolidation loan, you see that's around $60,000. With our Texas Debt Relief Program, that's under what you owe today or less than $50,000 depending on your situation. This next graph is very important. It's actually the amount of making just minimums, which could be upwards of $2,000. There's rate hikes on the way, so who knows how high your minimums are going to go. You see with the debt consolidation loan and the credit counseling, a lot of relief, around $900 or $1,000. But with our debt relief program, you see that $750, which is, again, depending on your situation, less than half compared to making minimums. This last graph's another very important one. The amount of time you'll chip away at that debt without ever seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. 20 years making just the minimums. Could be 6 years with a credit counseling program or a debt consolidation, or 5 with the credit counseling. But the light at the end of the tunnel with that Texas Debt Relief Program could be as little as 24 to 48 months, depending on your situation. That wraps it up, lets you start saving for that rainy day, gives you that breathing room during inflation and high interest rates, and lets you start saving for the things that are important in life.
And that's the thing. Sometimes people, all they want is that chance, right? They just need that chance. And of course, A+ by the Better Business Bureau there for affordable debt consolidation, veteran owned and accredited. Remember, if you are struggling with $30,000 to $100,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans, take a step towards financial freedom and call Affordable Debt Consolidation at 1-800-816-1003 or visit their website, affordabledebtconsolidation.com/KSAT for a free, no obligation phone or office consultation with a Texas debt specialist. Tim, thank you so much.
Thank you.
They've supported more than 500,000 patients in achieving their weight loss goals, and now they want to help you. Dr. Shelley Coker with Red Mountain Weight Loss joins us today to tell us more about their program. Good afternoon.
Hi, Jen. Thanks so much for having me today.
Thanks for being here. All right, swimsuit season is almost here, and a lot of people are looking to drop a few pounds. Instead of trying to lose weight on their own, how can Red Mountain Weight Loss help?
Well, you know, it is really a challenge to lose weight, especially the older we get, and it's hard work. So oftentimes patients will try to lose weight on their own and then realize that it really is more helpful to have some support and encouragement from a team that can counsel them and guide them through the changes that they really need to make. And one of the other big positives to our company is that we are a medical weight loss program. So patients will be seeing certified medical providers, and we are able to prescribe prescription medications that help a patient stay on track with their plan so they can have an improvement of their results.
Wow, that's good to know. And what kind of medical weight loss programs and solutions do you offer?
Well, we have two premier signature programs. RM3 is our oldest program and our most popular as such. It involves a low-calorie eating plan that is low-carb, low-fat, and also includes our patented RM3 medication. And these two things together, the medication and the eating plan, help the person's body release its fat stores to use that for fuel so people lose the right kind of weight. And with that program, we see patients losing up to about 20 pounds a month. And I say up to because I can't give you an exact number. It's how much a person's going to lose is very much dependent on individual factors. But we want patients to be consistent and get great results, and we can help with that. Our other premier program is our newest. It's called Flex with Revelex, and it also involves an eating plan, not quite as strict of an eating plan as our RM3 program in that it is still low carb, but you can get some healthy fats as well as small amounts of alcohol on occasion with that plan. And then it also includes our medication Revelex, which is contains the ingredient semaglutide, which was received the approval by the FDA about 1.5 years ago to be used for weight management indication. And then all of our programs together contain, in addition to our patented medications, fat burner boosters that are given weekly that help enhance a patient's result, as well as a lot of tools and recipes and blogs and things like that. And then one-on-one consultations with our clinical team, as well as once your goal is reached, we have a maintenance plan because it's very important to us that you keep the weight off.
A lot of different programs to help out. I love hearing that. Now, how is your treatment different from others?
Well, one of the things is that we are medical weight loss. So we have certified medical professionals that are able to pay attention to other patients' health problems that they may have, in addition to the other medications that they may be taking. So we can make recommendations to them based on how weight loss is affecting those other conditions. And then another thing I think it's important to mention, our newest medication, Revelex, is we're a little bit different from the semaglutide that people are hearing about on the market. Products like Ozempic and Wegovy. I know those are getting a lot of press, but we've got a lot of differences with that medication, and we've been able to work with our partner pharmacy to develop what we believe to be a better version. One of the big key features of that medication is that we are taking the ingredient semaglutide, but we're not providing the prescription Ozempic from the big pharmaceutical companies. So we are not taking that source away from diabetics because that's a diabetic medication. Yeah. So patients can use our medication with a clear conscience.
Wow, a lot of great information. Thank you so much. You can schedule a consultation with a medical provider to get started today. Just call 800-239-7830 or visit the website redmountainweightloss.com to request an appointment. Dr. Coker, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Celebrate San Antonio with us on YouTube.
Yeah, all of your favorite DIY videos, food, drinks, tips, and tricks. If you've seen it here, it's on the SA Live YouTube channel.
Just search KSAT SA Live on YouTube and like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Be sure to tune in tonight for the Texas Cavaliers River Parade live right here on KSAT 12, powered by Kickapoo Lucky Eagle Casino and Hotel. Our live broadcast of the parade starts at 7 p.m. and stay tuned after the last float goes by because that's when the SA Live after party begins. Happy Fiesta Monday, everybody. We're going to leave you with a sneak peek at a special performer you may see in tonight's show and across town during Fiesta. Grupo Folclórico de Bendiciones, take it away.